So this is a Lee hand loader. I'm going to be doing a demonstration on how to reload in a pinch situation. Okay, go for it. All right. That was black powder. And did you notice there wasn't any smoke?
Yeah.
That was a black powder red dot mix. Okay, so we're going to demonstrate. This is a 45 1911 short frame, and so from this distance right here, and then what we're going to do is do something kind of interesting. Say if you were out surviving or backpacking and you have this 45, which is a lot of deer have actually been taken from a 45 1911, just like that. And we're going to show how you would load your rounds in a survival situation with a Lee hand loader. And that way you can keep yourself in action once you expend all your rounds. Now you have to remember, keep an eye where your brass goes, because you're going to collect that brass and reload it. All right, go ahead, Paul. All right.
I like that. Couple more?
Sure. Okay, so we're going to collect our brass, and then we're going to take them over and reload them. So, here's some loaded ones. This was our spent brass that Paul just shot. And what we're going to do, this is a Lee hand loader. You could probably find these things on eBay. I don't know if they're still making them. It's kind of a little specialty item. There's all the information on how to do the loading in it, and I'm just going to do a short little video on the process on it. Gives you your step-by-step instructions here. So this is perfect for your survival situation, or if that's all you got, you know, and you want to do a reloading. Some states like California, you know, are a bitch to get ammo and make you jump through a lot of hoops, which will hopefully that will be ending soon. But in this case, this is how you're gonna make your own. So one of the things that you're gonna want to do is have some way of measuring your fuel for your bullet, your powder. Okay, this is a scale. Even though it's missing the plate here, it still works fine. I don't need it, but I'm just letting you know. So what you can do, you fill your case up. Well, first weigh your case, and then find out what your case weighs, and then just hit the was it tare or whatever, and it sets it at 0. So when you take it off, it's going to go at below 0. So then you add your powder to that case. Okay, so what we're going to do, I already have pre-measured some stuff out here. So like in here, I have a 380 bullet. It's going to give me 4 grains of powder. I use that for shooting 36 caliber 9mm. That gives me 6 grains. A 40 cal gives me 8 grains, and a 45 gives me 14 grains. So this is like a 50-50 mix right here. So I'm going to load kind of a light load. So this, let's see, and what I use here is just a spent shell and a bread tie, just as a little handle. Okay, so 380 is 4 grains. So that's kind of a weak load. I'm going to go with a 9mm. That's going to give me 6. That's the 380. This one should be the 9mm here. Yeah, that's my 9mm. So I'm going to go 6 grains of this in here. But first, before we do all that, I need to knock that primer out. And that's why I stick that in there like that. Put that one like that. Boom, that's the old spent primer right there. So with 45s, you have to be careful because some 45s have a large primer like that one. So see how that one's smaller primer, larger primer? So you have to make sure whatever you're reloading on your 45s and what primers you have and what you're gonna replace the primers with. And if you only could find large pistol primers, and that's what you got. And there's your bullet right there. And there's plenty of different bullets you can buy at 45. This is a 200 grain projectile we're gonna use right here. So I knocked the primer out, okay? Now we need to get the primer back in there, a new one. So, what do we got here? We have small pistol primers. Now, okay, so take one of these little things out of here, kind of fidgety. So we're gonna put that pistol primer right in there, set that one on top of there, take that one there, and that's where we need another. Oh, didn't quite get it in there. Actually, no, this should be going in there. Well, this is where it helps having some kind of a hammering device, I guess. Boy, should we do that? No, better not. Well, let me get a stone. Okay, hold on, pause. Almost there. And it's flush. So that's why you want to make sure that that's perfectly flush. Okay, so that part's done. Now we need to add our powder to it, or power for it. Well, if all else fails, refer to the instructions. We're doing this according to the plans. does when we first remove the decaptant. And tap the flaring tool into the case. Oh, so that's why we didn't do that. Which one's the flaring tool? I don't think we have a flaring tool. So must be missing the flaring tool. So I poured powder in. Put the bullet in. Yeah, it shows that one still. Probably should have shoved that one. Oh, looks like, yeah, they turned that one. Yeah, it's around that way. But how is that? That one's all the way down. No, maybe not. Okay, so maybe it didn't go all the way down.
That's all the way down now.
Okay. No, it still didn't scoot down all the way.
Huh.
So maybe this has to. So that adjusts how, I guess, how far the bullets. So maybe because some bullets are longer than others. Okay, that looks better there. Alright. So let's compare it in size-wise to, yeah, so that should fit in the magazine. That should be that. So now
There's the
one way
magazine.
is to test it out and see if it will fire in the chamber. A little bit of a lag, but get my ears on. That's it. Worked. So, like I said, in a emergency situation, then you can load your own rounds. I did load these before. Oh, see, that's why that one was just stuck a little bit of lead on it, but they work. Cool. Well, thanks for watching. Hope that helps out somebody as a way of how to reload their ammo. And this is what you want to look for. Hand loader.